We saw a lot more jobs created than was earlier thought to be the case. But Murray Energy CEO Robert Murray says the Senate plan, at least, won't do much to encourage hiring in his field, in the coal area, and for a lot of his colleagues. He joins us right now. Robert, good to see you.
It's good to see you, Neil. Thank you for having me. Yes, the Senate...
Go ahead. What's in the Senate plan that worries you?
The leaving of the alternative minimum tax in the plan, along with deleting the net interest expense as a cost of business, will cost Murray Energy $60 million a year more in increased taxes, will eliminate 65,000 high-paying, well-benefited jobs in our company that we account for in the actual mining jobs and in the spin-off jobs. $60 million a year additional cost, 65,000 jobs in our company alone. And Neil, I suspect that this applies to a lot of highly leveraged, capital-intensive companies. This is not tax reform. This is a elimination of our business.
All right, so let me first understand now. The House plan, it doesn't even address the AMT. They removed that. The Senate added it back in at a higher level for corporations and individuals, but you're quite right, it's still in there. If it were removed, and it's anyone's guess, would it be okay?
Yes, it would be all right. The House of Representatives version of tax reform is fine, Neil, in this regard. And we have every indication that the Senate is realizing their mistake and that in conference, the House legislation relative to the alternative minimum tax and the deduction of the net interest expense will prevail, sir.
You know, a lot of people have had sort of weighed this whole tax cut thing, and the AMT stuff notwithstanding, Robert. Is it your sense that, certainly in your case, you get the AMT thing out of there, and I have no idea whether they do, that this will goose the economy, that this will do the trick, because the market's certainly been running up in anticipation of this. You could argue a lot of hiring presupposes this. What do you think?
I think that President Trump has done a wonderful job in stimulating our economy. He has done tremendously well in eliminating voluminous regulations on the coal industry. You know, this man deeply cares about working people. He must have met with those pipe layers and those plumbers and those steeplejacks and gotten to know them. He cares about working people. That I know. And I believe this will stimulate the country. I believe what happened in the Senate was a terrible mistake, but I believe it will be rectified in the conference. They're only looking for $40 billion in pay-fors to fix it, and I'm sure they can find it, sir.
Yeah, you're right. They've gone back and forth on this. Robert, another thing we're just learning, and Gary Cohn talking to my buddy Stuart Varney about the possibility of lowering the top rate from the 38.5% that the Senate has. I think it's 39.6, the high rate it already is for very wealthy guys like you, but maybe bringing it down to 35. How do you feel about that?
Oh, I think it'd be wonderful for all of us. But my concern right now is my employees, job creation in this country, reliable, low-cost electricity for all Americans.
But, Robert, how do you come to that figure?
That is my primary concern.
I'm sorry, my friend. How do you come to that figure? I think you used 65,000 whose jobs could be in jeopardy as a result of just the AMT. How do you come to that?
I have 6,500 employees right now, sir.
Oh, okay. I misquoted.
I had 8,400 before the Obama administration and the Democrats eliminated them. I went to 6,000. I'm back to 6,500.
I gotcha.
University studies show that in their communities, there are 11 jobs created for every coal mining job. That is 65,000 jobs, Neil.
All right. Thank you. Always good talking to you, Robert. Be well, all right? Have a Merry Christmas.